Changing out a hot water heater. I'm not gonna do all the details, but I think I done a video when I changed out. I believe it was this one next to it right here. So just give you a basic idea of what you have to do when you're changing a hot water heater. First thing you do is shut off this valve right here. That's off. I already disconnected the pipe. I just heated it up and kind of pulled it away because I'm gonna just use these same parts, clean them up real good and put them back in there. Sometimes there's a valve on this side, but in this situation there is no valve on this side. Hopefully nobody runs no water and back feeds it back down to me, because then it could be a problem here. But I disconnect this one as well. If you can see that, that one's separated. Can I move that? Let's see if I can show you what I'm talking about. It's kind of hot, so I don't want to touch it. Let's separate it. Maybe it restarted back. No, it's separated. It's just tight. So that's separated. See that? That's not on there. It's just a lot of pressure because this gas line should be supported by itself, but it's kind of resting on this pipe here. If you see when I'm lifting the gas line up and down, that gas line should be kind of supported. You shouldn't be laying on top of that pipe because it's going to cause a lot of problems. Copper should not come in contact with any of the metal. But so basically what I did, I shut off this line here so no water's coming in from the main. I desoldered this right here. I came over here and desoldered that. Now when I come down here, I have to put my light on for this one. I shut off this gas valve. Whenever it goes across the pipe, that's off. And I came down here and I separated my union right there. And now this is free. So once I did that, all that matters is lifting up this little flute. That's just hanging on it by gravity. So I can pull this out. I think that's supported enough. If not, I can get a co-hanger and tie it there to hang it. That's supported enough so I can pull this straight out. I already took off this pipe. It's kind of long. So this pipe here was on there. If you put this on here like this, well, I guess that's the good distance. As long as it's not more than like 6 to 8 inches from the ground. So that's decent. Matter of fact, I think I'm the one who put this on here because it was too short at one point. See that extended piece right there? I want to say like a while back I put that on there just to make it longer because the Section 8 inspector said it was too high. Now, I think the height of this now is pretty good because obviously it must have passed because they never called me back. Take this off. This is your temperature and pressure relief valve, TP, something like that valve. Temperature and pressure valve, that's what that is. And that usually releases if you get too much pressure or too much temperature in here. And that's a safety mechanism. So don't cap this off. Don't put nothing on it. It's supposed to do that. Sometimes when you do the test on this, sometimes the debris gets stuck in here and it don't close back. So you got to kind of flush it out and hopefully you can wiggle it back till it shuts off. So I drained all the water out. You can see all the water on the floor there. Just drained up. This is a concrete basement floor. Shouldn't be too much water in there. Just a little bit. But the majority of the water is out of the tank, which is a good thing. I'm not going to do the video of me taking this all apart, but I'm going to separate this gas line from the gas valve, which is pretty easy. And I could tell why I did this last time. That's the same type of dope that I use. I think I did all these hot water heaters, to be honest with you. Like 11, 20, yeah. That's my writing. Wow, interesting. 11, 18. So, yeah, I do remember that one for sure. We're gonna do this one. It's all separated. I'm gonna pull it out and then put the new one. So it's basically just reverse the process. Pull the hot water heater out, disconnect this. This thing should spin out all in as one shot because it's enough clearance that it's not gonna hit the tank. That comes out in one unit. Make sure you put pipe dope here. Some people put Teflon, but I like to put pipe dope on the side because I think you have to put pipe dope on the side here. You could put Teflon and you might get away with it, but if an inspector sees the Teflon, they might question that. You see they want pipe dope there. Um, Up here, you can use Teflon because this is you could some people do Teflon and pipe dope. I just use pipe dope, or I might use Teflon like this one I did Teflon. So it all depends on how you feel. Like I don't think it's any wrong way Teflon on pipe dope, as long as it doesn't leak. So I'm gonna take this all out and we'll go from there. And I just want to give you an idea of what I'm doing. And I think if you check my videos, you see me doing an entire one completely. So the guy, he wants me to use as much pots over again, and I'm gonna use as much pots over as I possibly can. I'll clean this out real good. Clean this out real good. Make sure I get a nice clean metal. Put some flux on it, heat it up, push it back in there. Same thing over here. I'll do the same thing. Clean this up real good with that cloth paper that I have. I've got some down here. So this cloth paper right here, this stuff here works wonders. Use some of that. Got a little piece ripped off right here. Use that. Got my flux. Pretty good can of flux right there. You gotta use the. Don't use the 50-50 because you get yourself in trouble. You can't have any lead on a portable water, so make sure you don't have no lead. I have to make sure this one's not lead. I don't think it is. It says lead free. So if you look at it real close, it says lead free up there. Make sure when you're doing portable water, it's lead free. I got some in here that's like 50, 95.5, I think. You don't use that kind, but I got some in here somewhere, old school stuff. Keep it way at the bottom of the bag for that reason. I think this is that old school 95.5. What is this? Does it say it on there? I'm not sure. Maybe this is not. No, this says lead free too. Now this is lead free, so this is lead free too. I know somewhere I got that old school stuff that I tried not to use because you could use it on heating, but not portable water. Just so you guys know. But as long as you're using the lead free, you're good to go. So lead free solder on all portable water. Yeah, I'm gonna get this thing going and go from there. So that gives you a basic idea what you have to do. Always shut the water off first. That's the start. Shut the water, shut the gas off. Can't do nothing until you do that. If it's electrical, shut the power off. And then the rest is all the disconnect. Disconnect. And once you do the disconnect, you remove it. And I'm gonna use these same fittings to screw them right back on. Reverse the process. Boom, boom. I got my wrenches over here. I got quite a few wrenches. I got these 2 wrenches here, which pretty much does the trick. And if these wrenches don't work, I got a couple of monkey wrenches and crescent wrenches inside that will do. And sometimes I got a little bar in there somewhere. That's a must to have. This is a good tool to have with you. Got the smaller one there. Boom, boom. Got my file. I use my file to get off some of the rough edges on the pipe. And got a 1/2-inch valve just in case. I always keep one of those in there. Got a couple other stuff in the tool bag here. My thermometer and a few other stuff in the back. Hook and pick kit. I haven't used this in a while. Wow. Look at a hook and pick kit in there. Look at that. Yeah, got those in there too. Look at that. Wow, interesting. There's a lot of stuff in there. Got a couple of crescent wrench at the bottom, adjustable wrench. This is mostly for gas. I use these for the gas stoves. Hook them right on the fittings there. I got some more stuff in the back of it. I don't know what. I got so much stuff. I don't know what the heck I got. This is for lighting pilots. Long for lighting pilots. All right, guys. So that's what we have. Just want to show you what I'm doing today, and hopefully everything works out good. This is like a last-minute call. The guy called me this evening, told me the tenant doesn't have any hot water, so I told him come by here in the afternoon, leave the hot water heater in the front. It's a valve right here. Oh, that's the add-a-stop valve, I think it is. The add-a-stop valve is a pretty good valve. That's if you have a toilet or 3/8 pipe, or 3/8 fitting, I should say, that's not working properly. Just add it on there. All right, so He's gonna take this tank back. Normally I would strip the pots off, but he's taking this back to Home Depot because it's a 6-year warranty, and I think it's only 4 years and it started leaking. Normally what I would do, I would take this off, salvage that, and I would salvage the valve, because these valves are still good. But because he's taking it back to Home Depot, this goes back with the tank. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We're gonna get busy out here. Everybody always asks me what radio I listen to. This is one of the radios I'm using right now. That's the Talk Pod. I don't know the model number on it. I think it's the, I don't know, 36, Talk Pod something 36. So that's the frequencies that I listen to right there. One of many of them, but those two right there I listen to. Now I couldn't pan up and down, listen to other ones, but those are the ones that it's kind of locked on. All right, guys, I'm headed up out of here and finish this up. Pull that out. One of the furnaces just kicked in. All right, guys, we'll get busy and catch you guys in the next one.